I had the opportunity to attend the 2014 edition of the Fort Frederick 18th Century Market Fair. And if you haven't been to one of these events, a market fair combines aspects of reenacting, rendezvous, and colonial shopping, all in one handy venue. And it's really a great deal of fun. This is the 20th annual market fair, and in honor of that 20th anniversary, the Friends of Fort Frederick commissioned a medal that has Fort Frederick, established in 1756, on one side, and the 20th anniversary of the 18th century market fair on the other side. And it's going to be a handsome keepsake for me. Well, I haven't been here for all 20 years of the market fair, but I've been here for a while. This is my 8th market fair. And unfortunately, I lost the ribbon for the first one because I didn't know the trick of sewing it together so I could hang it on my belt. These ribbons are essentially the admittance badges for the campers at market fair. Well, this is me and my camping partner, Bill Johnson, camping our usual spot. I'm the handsome guy on the left. Bill Johnson is the fellow on the right wearing the Scotch bonnet. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank everybody who dropped by our camp to say hi or who stopped us on the street. The people here at Market Fair are absolutely fantastic, and it's really the best thing about the entire event is all the people that you meet over the years and get to have fun with. Well, here I am back up here camped in the Cove, and this year my camping partner Bill Johnson is back with me, so we've got a little dog trot camp with an awning between two wedges, and we are very comfortable up here. This is a Friday of market fair, so we have not yet filled up the entire campground. A lot of people will come in Friday night and Saturday morning, but we've got a pretty good crowd going. It's been windy, which is why I like camping here in the Cove, because you can tell we're surrounded by trees. It tends to break the wind down a little bit. These are our neighbors up in the Cove, Steve and Deb. Steve is actually the brother-in-law of Dave Crispin, who built the custom rifle for me this year, if you've seen that video. So let's take a look at their camp. Just take a little look at it. Hauling enough brass to start a foundry. Enough copper. But a beautiful camp. Now here at Market Fair you can find camps with giant marquee tents and all the copper and iron in the world. And then you can find people who prefer the simple life. Well, it would be safe to say that shopping is at the core of the market fair at Fort Frederick. And that can take many forms, from extremely well-stocked, professionally run shops of 18th century merchandise to blanket traders where people put out their wares right in front of their camp and passers-by have a chance to make some pretty good bargains. Here at District 96 Fabrics, you can get some historically correct fabrics that are just impossible to find in your local fabrics. Now, this is the sort of discriminating shopper I'd expect to see in the 96 District Fabric Shop. It's not just the women folk who like the fabrics here. Well, once again, we're here with Beaver River Traders, here every year. They make beautiful forged tomahawks. See some of the
1795 Grenville Treaty.
Beautiful work they did.
Oh no, that's all one piece. It's not. It's not. Some of them screw them in. He makes it all out of one piece of metal.
Best-selling hawk design.
This little bag axe right here is the most popular, simply because there's a lot of hunters out there. There's a lot of guys that go out for hikes in the woods, and they might get stuck overnight and have to build a little shelter, a little something to get a fire started with. And it's very light and easy to carry. It's compact, and that's the favorite.
Jack Vargo here at Beaver River Trading Company always gets a lot of attention because of his great tomahawks. But he's not the only one here. His wife Donna Vargo is also a skilled craftsman, and she does beautiful quilt work bags. So let's take a look at one.
A medicine bag, not a hunting pouch. They would put what they needed in their necessities. The panels are done on a loom, so it's loom woven quilt work. It's brain tan buckskins, and we brain tan our own buckskin. I use only natural dyes, so the colors are done with natural colors, just the way they were done in the 18th century.
Well, I'm here at Druids Oak, and these folks are purveyors of absolutely beautiful clothing, and it's a perfect place to come to get your colonial war bonnet. We're here in Pepe's Prime Possibles, and I was needing a bag for the Bucks County rifle that I've been building over the last year, and I just couldn't resist this one. So we stopped in, and Pepe took care of me.
Yesterday he had to fight me to keep me off.
There we go. Well, we're in Alan Sandy's shop. He's a master gunsmith.
I had a lot of drool to wipe off of this one.
I can believe it. He's built a beautiful reproduction of a Manton double barrel shotgun. Flintlock, gold pans, absolutely gorgeous gun. Of course, I'm not immune to the lure of shopping at the market fair myself. You already saw the bag that I picked up from Pepe's Possibles, but I also got a powder horn from Old Dominion Forge, and it just spoke to me. So I guess I'm going home with a full shopping cart myself. A big part of market fair are the craftsmen who come here and ply their trade in an 18th century manner.
Several things cleaned off of it this winter.
Gave me just a little bit more. That's
But the well, Mueller says this is a and I haven't found documentation on the French model. I just don't have the Americans didn't start using the artillery patterns and apparently they switched back to what I call British patterns.
I'm here at Henderson and Vinci Cabinet Makers and Joiners, and the folding table in my camp started life in their shop a couple of years ago. As is usually the case, we had a healthy participation by Native American reenactors, and they portrayed both warriors and traders.
Yeah, I think the reports that I've heard is that
We've got Native American craftsmen here. Well, the fort itself is the sort of ever-present character that unites all of Market Fair. This fort was built in 1756 after Braddock's defeat opened up the frontier to the depredations of the French and their native Indian allies. And it's been fully restored, and it is a beautiful French and Indian War era fort. During Market Fair, the fort is manned by a reenactor unit portraying Maryland provincial troops of the regiment that would have manned the fort during the French and Indian War itself. And this year they put on a demonstration of British military music. There are always interesting things to see at Market Fair, and this year was no exception. There were two particularly unusual things to feast your eyes on. The first one I'll call the fop in the sedan chair.
Soldiers.
The second sight I'll just call the wig couple. So tell me about your hairdo.
Well, in 1777, a French ship beat a British warship. The French ship was La Belle Poule, and the ladies of Paris went crazy for months and celebrated the win in their hair by wearing ships.
Beautiful. Lady Gaga, eat your heart out. In honor of the 20th anniversary of the market fair, there was a fireworks exhibition Saturday night. And these were very popular in the 18th century. They were called illuminations at the time. Well, that's it for the 2014 edition of Market Fair. And thanks to the Friends of Fort Frederick for putting on such a great event. And hopefully I'll see some of you here next year.